Hi, my name is Katie. I like comics, and this is what I read this week. Starting out, we have Captain America. This looks like an Ultimates issue, but it's just a variant of the regular 616 Cap. I really liked this issue because I like it when you can see Steve Rogers going off the rails a little bit for something he believes in very strongly. It's a character flaw he has that we don't see very often because he's typically very good at reining that in. I think someone's gonna have to rein him in. I think this time it's gonna be Sharon, but I usually prefer if it's Sam or Bucky. I just don't like Sharon and Steve together, sorry. And then we have Phantom of the Opera. I love this series. Not only is it gorgeous, I just love all of the Universal Monsters series. They all also have some sort of twist on the original source material. I think I know what it is on this. I'm not going to say what it is, but I also admit I might be wrong because I was completely wrong about the Invisible Man. If you still need convincing to read Phantom of the Opera, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. This art is done by Martin Simmons. He is one of the best currently doing it to me. All right, and then digital reads. I read a little bit more of Jonah Hex. I really liked the arc of the Ballad of Tallulah Black. While the whole "you got your revenge, you have to now live with it" concept is a little bit cliche, I think coming from a character like Jonah Hex is very interesting and very poignant. I like his character. Of course, all of my criticisms I said last week about their handling of the American Civil War and the time period directly following that still stand, but as I also said last week, if you can deal with general Western stuff, I think Jonah Hex is very well written. I don't think he needs a book in 2026, which he's allegedly going to be getting. I think this is modern enough. We should probably leave this guy back in the year 2011, which is when his run ended. I also have an announcement to make. I got my GalaxyCon panel. That is going to be 9:30 to 10:30 p.m., which is not an ideal time slot, but as a first-time panelist, I am incredibly honored to have gotten in at all. So if you're going to be at GalaxyCon OKC on May 23rd, which is Saturday, maybe come a little bit late at night to see my panel talking about how to get into Western comics. If not, I totally understand that is a little bit late, and I, for one, am also usually in bed by then. But overall, I am extremely excited for this. I'm already deep into the planning phases because while I wasn't letting myself plan quote unquote too much before I got the confirmation, I was mentally planning for it. It's all just being written down now. And as always, if you were here this long, thank you. Here is my kitty cat, who you can see is very resty.